So we've been giving her treats and things like that to eat on her dog bed and to hang out on her dog bed, but we haven't really been asking her to get on there. So this will be new, just getting her to come up on here. As soon as she does, click and reward. Hi, Kat here from Standing Stone Kennels, and we have Fox again with us this morning. She is 10 weeks old and has been doing great with her clicker training so far. So we're going to keep that rolling today. We get a lot of people that ask us how they can help their puppies behave a little bit better in the house. And one of our go-to answers is place training. We use a dog bed for that. This is a Kuranda dog bed. They are our sponsor for this video. They are awesome. We use these dog beds both in our house, in the kennel. They're actually a PVC dog bed underneath with a pad and this cool slip cover. I don't know if you got to see that, but they're awesome and look really nice in the house. And we're actually going to be able to give away one of these dog beds thanks to Kuranda today. So make sure that you're liking, sharing, commenting on the videos, subscribing to our YouTube channel, and following along with us on Instagram and all the things. So make sure you do that so that you get your opportunity to win that awesome dog bed. But teaching your puppy to get on a dog bed and stay there, which is part of what we're going to be starting today, is a really great way to help keep your puppy out of mischief, but still be out and part of the family. So first, we're going to get Fox down and grab our clicker and our dog food. So if you've been following along, we've been doing a few things already with Fox. We've been asking her to sit. Good. Rewarding her for that behavior. We're going to just build some momentum in this training session by asking for a few things that she already knows how to do. Sit. Can help her by stepping into her a little bit. Sometimes puppies' brains get stuck. She's just looking at me, even though I said sit. But if I can get her to move her feet, it kind of resets their brain and she can think about what I actually asked her to do. We also have been working on recall, where I can call her to me here. As soon as she comes in, touches that hand, she's going to get a reward. These are all really important things to be teaching your puppy. Here. Good. I'm going to ask for one more sit from her once she gets up. Sit. Good. Now we're going to start incorporating place training, learning to get on a dog bed. So we've been giving her treats and things like that to eat on her dog bed and to hang out on her dog bed, but we haven't really been asking her to get on there. So this will be new, just getting her to come up on here. As soon as she does, click and reward. Now remember, the clicker not only marks the behavior we're looking for, which is getting on the dog bed, but it actually ends the behavior as well. So once she hears that click, she doesn't have to stay on the dog bed any longer. Same with if she's sitting. As soon as she hears that click, she doesn't have to stay sitting anymore. Now we can work on duration of the sit as well as staying on the dog bed as she gets better at these behaviors by holding that click for longer and longer. But she's a puppy and has a fairly short attention span at this point, so we can't start expecting too much of her too soon. So I'm going to build some momentum though and do a lot of reps here, getting on the dog bed, and probably not explaining quite as much as we're doing that. So I want all 4 feet on the bed first before I'm marking. Kind of get her to come off, then walk towards the dog bed again. Fox. As soon as she's on the dog bed, click. Oh, you dropped it. And the reward, which is just her dog food, her morning meal here. Okay. As we walk towards the dog bed, we're just using our body to kind of lead her in the direction that we want her to go. I'm not asking for her to kennel, which is our cue for getting on a dog bed. Some people use place, but I'm not using that cue yet because we're still just in the teaching the expectation behavior right now. We're not actually, and I'm just going to slide the dog bed out a little bit so that I can help lead her on by working my way around the dog bed a little bit. Okay, good. So as I walk towards the dog bed, she's moving on it as well. Good. As I walk off the dog bed, she gets off. All 4 feet are on the bed, then she hears that click. Good. So we're able to lead her on here pretty easily. She's understanding that getting up on here is pretty easy. Once she does, she gets the reward. She's not avoiding the dog bed. So I think it's fair to say that we can start introducing that cue as well, because she's exhibiting the behavior we're looking for really easily, really well. She even just went and did that herself without me walking towards the dog bed on that last rep. So we'll start introducing the cue, kennel, as she's getting on the dog bed. Good girl. Fox, kennel. Good. Okay. Kennel. Good. So we're going to do a lot of reps here. Okay. See a little bit of hesitation to get off the dog bed. Okay. Because she is good. I'm extending that mark a little bit longer because she's already staying on the dog bed really well. Kennel. Good girl. And I forgot what I was saying right there. Kennel. Good. Okay. Kennel. Good. On that last one, all I did was use the cue kennel. I didn't even really move towards the dog bed, and she hopped on there. So we'll try that again. Kennel. Good girl. Okay. So okay is our release for getting off the bed. Kennel. Little movement towards the bed with just my hand to give her that little bit of direction. That was good. Okay. Kennel. So she kind of looked at me like, what are you really asking? So this just goes to show that she still needs that movement. She still needs a little bit of help knowing what we're asking for while she's continuing to understand the distinction between sitting, recall, and kennel. Good. Which just means more reps and more training sessions. Okay. Good girl. You can also start asking her to go to her dog bed from a little bit farther away instead of me standing right next to it. Fox. Get her attention. Kennel. Good girl. Good girl. So these are all things that you can incorporate into your training sessions when they're going well. If she's not quite getting the hang of it and I need to give her that direction to the dog bed, good. Then I can still do that. And then maybe in the next session, I'm able to take a few steps away and kennel, send her from a little bit farther distance. Good girl. Okay. Okay. Leap off there. Kennel. Whoops, almost didn't make it to the dog bed. Good girl. We'll do one more, and I'm going to give her the rest of her morning meal here as a jackpot. I'm going to do that by asking her to get on her dog bed, and then I'm going to ask her to sit if she doesn't already do it when she gets on her dog bed as a dual reward. Fox. Kennel. Oh, she's like, I want that food. Sit. Good. So she was able to do 2 behaviors there, got marked for each, and then the reward ended up coming afterwards. So good girl, Fox. But if you've been following along with all of Fox's training videos so far, you've seen that she's picking up on this clicker training really quickly. We're going to be able to work on these cues and these behaviors that we've taught her so far in the next few training sessions, and be back with some more awesome content soon. So if you're liking following along with Fox, give us a thumbs up, like our videos, share them. Make sure you're following us on Instagram, liking our Facebook page, turn on those notifications so you don't miss an awesome video with Fox. And remember, subscribe to our YouTube channel. All of these videos get posted there as well. And if you are a member of Patreon or are interested in joining our Patreon community, you get access to these videos early, as well as some other awesome perks, including one-on-one video exchange, so we can help you with your puppy's training series, as well as cool gear and Q&As that we do every month. So check us out on Patreon, and remember to like, share, comment, and we'll be giving away one of these awesome dog beds. Thanks for watching.